My Way Teaching Aids Private Limited.
Science. Grade 7 Unit 5. Heat and temperature. Heat. Heat is a form of energy that makes a substance or object hotter. Sources of heat energy. Sun is the natural source of heat energy. Sun. Fire. Iron box. Induction stove. Units of heat. The units to measure heat are joule and calorie. Transfer of heat. Heat energy gets transferred from one object to another. If we keep the pan on the flame, it becomes hot. This is because the heat is transferred from the flame to the pan. If we stir the hot milk with the silver spoon, the spoon becomes hot. This is because the heat is transferred from the milk to the spoon. Methods of heat transfer. Conduction. The transfer of heat from one substance, object, to another in direct contact through collisions between neighboring atoms or molecules is called conduction. 1. An iron nail becomes hot when we put it in the hot water. 2. If we hold an ice cube in our hand, it melts because the heat is being conducted from your hand to the ice cube. 3. If we keep the hot food on a plate, the plate becomes hot because the heat conducts from the hot food to the plate. Necessary conditions for conduction of heat. Materials that allow the heat energy to pass through them are called conductors. Iron, copper, silver. Materials that do not allow the heat energy to pass through them are called insulators. Plastic, wood, paper. Applications of conductors and insulators. Coils in the refrigerators and air conditioners are made of copper to conduct heat. Cooking utensils are made of metals to allow heat to pass through them. We use plastic and wooden handles in our cooking utensils to avoid the transfer of heat from the utensils. We use woolen clothes during winter because wool is an insulator. It helps us to retain the body's heat inside the clothes. We use woolen clothes during winter because wool is an insulator. It helps us to retain the body's heat inside the clothes. Convection. 1. Boiling water. 2. Steam of a hot liquid. 3. Sea breeze. 4. Land breeze. Applications of convection. 1. Heaters and blowers heat the room by setting up convection currents. 2. Firefighters typically crawl when entering a burning building because hot air and smoke rise upwards. 3. Rising air over the land is used by glider pilots to keep their gliders in the sky. 4. Chimneys are usually fitted near the ceiling of the kitchen to ensure the escape of hot air that rises up while cooking. 5. Air conditioners are installed near the ceiling of the room because the cool air released is denser and sinks down. The warmer air therefore rises up. Radiation. Radiation is the process of transfer of heat energy from a hot body to a cold body without heating the space in between them. Applications of radiation. 1. We prefer to wear white and light-colored clothes in summer as they reflect the most of the sun's heat that falls on them. 2. We prefer black and dark-colored clothes in winter as they absorb most of the sun's heat. 3. Electric room heaters have a polished metallic surface behind the heating coil. This surface reflects most of the radiant heat that falls on it and gives effective heating to the room. 4. Radiators of cars are painted black to radiate the heat energy. Thermos flask. A thermos flask is a special type of container which keeps hot liquid hot and cold liquid cold for a long time. Temperature of heat. Temperature is a measurement of the hotness and coldness of the objects. Thermometer is a device used to measure the temperature of a solid such as food, a liquid such as water, or a gas such as air. Thermometer. Types of thermometer. There are 3 types of thermometers. They are clinical thermometer, digital thermometer, laboratory thermometer. Clinical thermometer, digital thermometer, laboratory thermometer. Scales of thermometer. The temperature scale is a parameter for measuring temperature. Temperature is mainly measured using 3 different scales: Celsius scale, Fahrenheit scale, Kelvin scale. Celsius scale, Fahrenheit scale, Kelvin scale.
Thanks for watching this video.